These notes about measurement, I need you guys to pause this video and copy down all of these numbers. And then whenever you're done copying down all of those, hit play and I'll move on to the bottom page. All right, so we're going to need that list of measurements in order to answer all of these questions today. On the first part, on step 1, it says use the model to complete each statement below, and it's referring to this model right here. So on that previous page, it said that there is 3 feet in 1 yard, and this model is saying the same thing because here's 1 yard, and then here's 1, 2, 3 feet. So on the first question, it says how many feet are in 2 yards? So here's 2 yards, and there's 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6 feet. These are kind of easy. For 3 yards, this is the third yard, so keep it going. There's 6, so 7, 8, 9 feet. And then 4 yards, so this is the fourth yard. 9, 10, 11, and 12 feet. So now let's do it without a model and instead use ratios. So on step 2, it says rewrite your answers. And we have this ratio right here. We know that 3 feet are in 1 yard because it's on that measurement chart that you just filled out. But now I'm asking you to find how many feet are in 2 yards. So now you have a proportion. And there's a couple ways you could do this, but the way that I tried to nail into your guys' brains last week is to cross multiply and divide. So if you cross multiply, let me pause this. So if you cross multiply, you do 2 times 3, which is 6, and then you would divide by the third number, which is a 1. So your answer would just be 6. So there's 6 feet in 2 yards. Let's do the other one. Now we're asking how many feet are in 3 yards. So cross multiply. So 3 times 3 is 9. Divide by the third number. So 9 divided by 1 is 9. And then let's do the last one. How many feet are in 4 yards? So cross multiply. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 divided by 1 is just 12. There we go. So now on the bottom it says, since 1 yard equals 3 feet, the ratio of feet to yards in any measurement is always 3 to 1. This means any ratio forming a proportion with 3 to 1 can represent the ratio of feet to yards. So if we have 3 feet to 1 yard right here, then 12 feet would have to be 4 yards. So it's basically just asking us to complete this sentence. So it says, so 12 feet equals 4 yards. And then 3 to 1, so what would be, or how many feet would be in 18 yards? And then it's right here. So completing that sentence, the answer would be just 54. I'm going to type the 4 because it's sloppy. All right, example 2 over here says, what is the weight of a 3-pound human brain in ounces? So according to that measurement chart, there's 16 ounces in 1 pound. So it's asking us how many ounces would be in 3 pounds. So this is a proportion that we've set up. And again, cross multiply and divide. So you're going to have to take 16 and multiply it by 3, which is 16 times 3, 48. And then divide by the third number, which it's been 1 pretty much across the board. So your answer would just stay 48. And now the last one. The height of a doorway is 2 yards. What is the height in inches? So now we actually have to find our own proportion. I'm going to go back to this. So we're talking about yards and inches. So we're actually going to need this proportion right here. There's 36 inches in 1 yard. So let's go back. Let's set it up as 1 yard. I'm going to pause it because it takes me too long to write. All right, so here's your proportion. There's 1 yard, or in 1 yard, there's 36 inches, sorry. And it's asking us to find out how many inches are in 2 yards. So here's your proportion. We need to solve for right here. So if you're cross multiplying, you'd have to do 36 times 2 because you can't do 1 times the letter X. 36 times 2 is 72. and then 72 divided by 1 means that your answer is just going to be 72 inches. All right. Have all of this copied down and then glued into your notebook. You're going to want to keep that measurement chart so that you can use it on the test that's coming up, and then go on to the next activity.